Go High Level Wizard here, and now I'm going to be going over opportunities and pipelines within Go High Level so you can take your clients or your sales process to the next level, follow up, and close way more deals. Before I go to the video, please smash the sub button. If you have any questions at all, drop a comment down below or message me on Facebook completely for free. Let's jump right in. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come right down to opportunities. Okay, move this out of the way. And basically, here you have opportunities, pipelines, and bulk actions. This is the basic dashboard overview. Opportunities, think opportunities as leads. Every single opportunity, this says 2 opportunities. This means 2 leads, John and Jordan. So just think leads, numbers. Pipelines is this entire thing you see right here, which is pipelines. And that you come over here to create, and you have a whole list of them. And then bulk actions is any bulk actions, like you want to send a bunch of messages, whatever it is, basically stuff in bulk you send right through there, or mass edits, whatever, you name it. But before I quickly jump in and get really hands-on with this, I just want to quickly explain really what opportunities and pipelines are if you are a beginner, so this stuff will all make way more sense. Let's check it out. In Go High Level, opportunities are potential sales or leads you're working on. And pipelines are visual tools that show the steps in each opportunity go through, like new lead, contacted, and closed. This setup helps you stay organized by keeping all your leads in one place and clearly showing you their status. By tracking your opportunities, you can focus on the ones that are more likely to close, making your sales process more efficient. And this is valuable for business because it helps you close more deals and increase revenue. Great for follow-up, guys. This is one of those little unused Go services that I think is very underutilized, that once you really get this dialed in, for just basically moving this stuff along is huge. And in this video too, what I'm going to be showing you right before we jump in is how to automate this, because it's really important that to basically take away a lot of the manual actions and have an entire process that's just in an automated sequence, because that will save you a lot of time and a lot of money, but it's also way more efficient. So let's check it out. So the first thing I really want to go over is just what an opportunity even is. And I know I said that before, it's just leads, but it really is just another name for leads. And in order to create an opportunity, you literally just come right here and you fill out this basic info. So you have primary contact name, primary email, primary phone, opportunity name, and then you add the basic stuff. So what pipeline? We have this pipeline right here. What stage? Any of the stages, which we'll go into pipelines in a second, and any other basic stuff, and then said value. So we'll just put this at 500, whatever, and then tags, which you can insert because they are super important for basically understanding how this works in the process. Now, I'm not going to go in depth on tags because I have the videos of that, but it just depends on what your business is and what tags they have. You just have to understand that and apply this to this. But then you would just basically click create, and then you have your lead, opportunity, whatever. But you can also select from contacts like you see right here, and pick one, which is really cool. So you can add them, and then you literally just click add, and then boom, you have them right here, which is awesome. And to move anything manually, you literally can just do this. Simple as that. Very easy, very simple. But the whole point about this, and this is the problem, is you don't really want to have to be going in all the time and moving stuff manually. You want to have this in automated sequence, and that's where the automations are really going to pop out and blow your mind. But we're going to go over that more in a second. First, I want to go over pipelines, which I think are very, very important, because a pipeline is just this. It is basically the stages which a lead goes through, the visual representation. So if you called them, if you sold them, whatever it may be, and this is important because for automations to work, it has to know if this, then that, or what this is. It's basically breaking stuff down into blocks, and that's what pipelines do. So to create a pipeline, you literally just come right in here, and then you we'll add your name first. We'll do test, or actually we'll do pipe. We'll just do pipeline 2, and then you basically have stages. Stages are each thing. So like booked call, lead. So we'll just do new lead. All you do is click add stage. We'll do booked call. We're just doing, obviously you want to add whatever the business has to make this legit. And then we'll do sold. And then all you're going to do is click save, and you want those 2 on. And then you'll have another pipeline. And this is really cool because then you can basically filter right in here how the pipelines work. So check it out. Oh, boom. Cool. Now you have a new pipeline. And all you have to do to find your pipelines is go through that list right there. And then you can see your opportunities right there. Simple as that. So straightforward. Freaking dope. A cool thing too that's really awesome once you create your pipelines and you start putting opportunities in them is right here you can basically check out a bunch of stuff manually too. So like if you want to see this in conversations, you click this and it'll take you to the conversations tab. Well, I know it's in contacts right now, but right up here, and it shows you the convo you had with said lead, which is awesome. If you want to add a tag manually, you can just click right there. You can add any sort of notes about the lead. You can add any sort of task to, and then you can book a call, which is really cool because it's handy too if you're dealing with something right on the spot. This actually used to not be this way. This is a newer feature. But you can just go in and add it right there, and that's so much easier because you don't have to fiddle with all this shit and be like, oh, how do I do this? How do I do that? And then have to go back and forth. You can just do it manually on these leads right here. But that is pretty much how pipelines work in the very general overview. It's really that simple. And I'll give you a quick brush up. To add any opportunities, you just add them right here, or come up here to bulk add from export, just like that. Very simple. And then pipelines to create, which are these bad boys right here, basically what all the leads opportunities fall into. You just come right in here, create a new pipeline. It's that simple. But the real money is made in the automations, because with this is only as powerful as the automations. Because if you're manually typing in leads, unless it's a really high ticket business or it's something where they just don't have a lot of leads, that's one thing. But most businesses have a lot of leads, and this only really works if it's automated. So let's jump right down into automations, and let's create an automation to show you how this works, okay? Because this will be golden if you can get this dialed in. So you're going to create workflow. You're just going to start from scratch. They might have a recipe on this. I don't know. First thing is always name it. We'll just do pipeline automation, and you name it obviously what you're going to add. This is just for a test, so I'm just going to show you this, but I'm going to run you through exactly how this works so you can apply this ASAP. So the first thing, as always, is to define said trigger event, and we do that by clicking this right here. So what that will be is anything that would create the lead. So form submitted, Facebook lead form submitted, call, you name it. That's the first thing. You can have a lot of triggers, but you want that first thing, because if you go back to the opportunities tab, if you're in there and you're like, what's going on here? What's going on? And you're having to manually click stuff and you're having to do this, the triggers is never going to work, because you have to have that one part, how do I say it, specified, dialed in, or else it's kind of like, what is a lead and what's not a lead? So it's really important to define that across the board for all your leads so they can all dump into this. So step number one is define it, and we're just going to do form submitted. We'll do save trigger, and then we'll do form Facebook lead form submitted too. So we'll drop these two. So then you have your trigger event. So anytime any of these things happen, it goes on to the action, which is the next part, which is basically understanding what the automation has to do next to put them right into the pipeline. So now we define basically what that's going to look like. So let's do create opportunity. And by the way, guys, for every business, yours might be a little bit different. I'm just showing you generically how to do this so you can get the juices in your head going. Because a lot of this stuff, this is simple automation. See, this is nothing complicated. But action name, we'll just do create or update opportunity. The first thing I want to do is pick the pipeline you want. So test was the one with them. So you select the pipeline that you want these to dump into. So any of these triggers, when any of these things happen, they move into this pipeline right here. So it'll be test, what stage, obviously we want new lead, that first event. Now, if you have other automations, you might want to add other things. But then opportunity name, you can put whatever your name is. Opportunity source, and by the way, you can add tags to these too. Really important for opportunity source, because it's good to know where stuff is coming from. So if it's Facebook ads, you want to put a tag from Facebook ads, form on website, text message, chatbot, whatever the source of said lead is, put it right there. Lead value, this is the price basically that the lead is worth, so they can see the value of that. And that can change. Now, if it's very standard, like if you're, a plumber and you're doing hot water installs and it's always $500 or whatever, you can put that in. But sometimes it's different, so this will have to be applied later. And then status is basically, and this is down below in the pipelines, is basically where it's at. Is it a warm lead? Is it lost or abandoned? Just so you know where it's at. And then these last two things down here, you can basically allow opportunities to move to any other stages, and then basically allow duplicates. But from there, you'll just save action. So now you basically have the first trigger sequence, and now it's added to a pipeline. Now we have to add another stage. which would be adding a tag. Now, you don't have to do this. Very recommended, just depending on the complexity of what you're doing. If it's very basic, you can get away with just not having this. But adding a tag, so you understand exactly what's happening. We're just doing missed call. This is obviously a test. But then you're pretty much done with the automation once you have that last part. So that could be Facebook ad tag. That could be lead from the North Shore. Just put whatever you want in. And then right here, you're then going to do the action to follow up. So let's do email, send email. So now, and obviously you fill this out, deck it out. I'm not going to go in depth on this because you already understand the basics. You just plug in your stuff. And then you go as deep as you want with the automation. So it can send an email, it can send a message, it can send a form, it can send a contract. And I have a video, guys, in depth on automation. So please check that out because this will, get the creative juices going and make this make a lot more sense for you. But this is really big because once you understand, like, oh shit, I can just keep going down. You can send them messages, you can send them contract, you can do all of these things within this one automation. And then from there, you're basically golden. And what I'm going to do really quick is, by the way, when you're done with this, always click this. So it's published and then click save. But I want to go back to explain something to you. So if we go back into opportunities, once you have the automation built out, anytime the new lead comes in, they'll go here, they'll get messages, they'll send contracts, and they'll go to message lead, and then they'll call, they'll get a call linked, from the fucking calendar section, and then it's just this beautiful process. And you can make pipelines long. You can make the automations. You can go send message, send email, send message. I'm just showing you the basics. You can go as crazy as you want with it. You can go ham. You can just attack. But the cool part of this is that you can just keep going and going and going and going and going with this. And it can be super powerful if you have a lot of leads because you basically automated this entire process, which is huge. Like that alone, just that sales side, doing this for service-based businesses is golden because they can see, okay, and speaking of seeing, if you go up in a dashboard, they can see how many leads they have, the value in their pipeline, so $9,000 in their pipeline, and a couple other awesome things. It's very visual. And for a lot of business owners, they can't see the leads. They can't see a lot of this stuff. They're just banking on that you might know what you're talking about. But this really motivates you. It makes people like, oh, damn, I have that much in my pipeline. Let me follow up. And then when you automate the follow-ups, you can potentially basically start helping them sell more, and then they see it, and then they're happy, and then they keep paying you for your services. And that's why the opportunities and pipelines is a hidden gem within High Level because it shows businesses how much money is on the table, but it also helps them follow up and close way more deals, which is huge, which is that is alone worth so much. But overall, guys, that's it in a nutshell. It's relatively simple. If you have any questions, please drop them down below. If you have any more in-depth questions, message me on Facebook. Again, please smash the sub button. If you are interested in mastering High Level a little more and learning it, I do have a 30-day free trial link down below. You can try. You can also, I have a really interesting partnership idea if you really want to learn this. Make actual money. Yes, it's hard work. It's a bunch of stuff. I have that video featured on my channel, but this really goes in depth and will help you learn this. But I really do think that I can help you a ton with High Level, really help you master it and just make money with it. Because at the end of the day, that's why people use it, to make businesses easier and better, help more people, and make money. And it's actually not that hard if you have the proper guidance. But like I said, I have nothing to sell you, so don't worry about that. Also, too, guys, if you are interested in learning more about automations because you don't understand, I have a video on my channel that you can go watch that goes in depth on automation so you understand, okay, this is how this works. This is what this does. That's how that goes there and this goes here. That way, the automation side, you can get this all set up and it'll just be so flawless and seamless for businesses you're working with, and that'll just help you make more money. But other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching. I love all of you guys. Go High Level Wizard out.